aka Plague A LERO. In the beginning, there was myself, my brother DUB, and a guy called Governor. We started on a station called Chilling FM, that was based in Holly Street. We moved over to a station called Rinse FM, where with my friend Genius and Slim. And what used to happen when we used to be on was, I think T-Mobile just brought out their pay-as-you-go, and they never had it correct. So certain times, call on the phone for free. You remember when the sales used to go down? Right. So everyone used to just bet at the show, bet at the show. It was crazy. I've never heard the phone ring so much. So we decided to call ourselves the Pay-as-you-go show. So, and that's where the name, the Pay-as-you-go crew, Cartel, it all came from.
So it was a big group at the time with the hit No We's.
Yeah.
But were there any issues within the group at the time?
Yeah, I think when you have a big collective of people together, you're never going to always see eye to eye. And that's basically what happened. I think in the beginning we started off having to be together, to be powerful and, you know, to be successful. But I think once we started up that ladder and got to a particular point, we was all individually powerful on our own. I think when you get it for the first time, you know, if you don't have a good manager, and a mentor, not just a manager, because managers manage and they don't always look after the client the way they should, because they just deal with the business side of things, and then they leave you to run around and go mad, basically.
When you're a solo artist,
yes.
And what encouraged you to become?
I think that's the very main reason. But obviously I like working with people, but I want to be able to control what I'm doing myself. I don't want to have to ask too many people or chase people around, you know. And I think I've got enough in me to deliver what I need to deliver without having to use, you know, having a partner next to me. As you get older, I think, you know, your confidence grows, your outlook grows, and then, you know, you just become a broader person and you don't actually need anyone to stand next to you. So that's where I'm at the moment. That's why I decided to go on solo route.
So you recently released a new song called Love Doctor, which is a good song, by the way.
Thank you.
Tell us more about the tune.
Okay, what a lot of people don't know about Love Doctor is that it's actually a gospel tune. So we speak about God in the third person quite a bit. Well, I speak about God in third person quite a bit. And you know, from what I believe, love is all based around God, and that's how the tune was created. So anything you do where I'm talking about love, it stems from God, only one person. So yeah, I think it's a good tune. It's got a positive message.
So why the leap from the music you used to make into sort of a more, should I say, conscious or gospel?
The way I see it is I've been given a gift, and I have to kind of fulfill my potential with my gift, because obviously I'm the only person that has to live with that at the end of it. You know, if I don't do what I'm meant to have done with my gift, then it's been a waste.
What are your thoughts on the UK urban scene these days, and do you think it has any sort of effect on the way young people are behaving in terms of violence and stuff?
Definitely. Like, violence and the UK music scene go hand in hand, the urban scene. I'm not going to blame the urban scene for the violence, because I think there's a bigger picture than the urban scene and violence, but the urban scene does help, you know, what's the word, amplify, I think is what I'm looking for, amplify the situation. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we go back to the grime music, or let's look at grime for a second. I don't think the music is actually about dancing. It's not a dance music. It's more about the artist performing and stage showing, and then the youngsters looking at him thinking, oh, he's cool, this is cool. So, and the lyrics and stuff that they're talking about, they're not positive at all, to be fair. You know, I do this, I do that, I've got this gun, I've got that. It's not helping anybody, and it's probably not even the truth anyway, you know. So, I mean, if we go back a couple of years, you know, it was less and less, and then you go back another stage, you go to jungle and all that. There wasn't anyone talking about guns and stabbing. It was all about having a good time, and then you got happy hardcore and hardcore. There was none of it at all. So slowly but surely, the music has evolved into just, you know, kind of self-gratification and picking up yourself and talking about what happens on the road. Yeah, it does happen, but it doesn't mean that you have to always talk about it.
So what are your thoughts on the UK crime scene at the moment, especially in relation to young people?
Bad. I think it's really bad and it's getting worse. I mean, I think, if we can go back through time and look at the kids that were serving time in prison 10 years ago, their age group would probably have been in their 20s, or even older 20s. If you look at the kids that are serving time in jail now, they're not even over 14, so where are we going with this? They're not even grown people with a broad enough mind to even see where they're going, but they're definitely going wrong. I'm frightened for my kids and, other kids out there, because I think there's a lot of violence going around, and I think the situation is based on kids having kids, how have been taken away from parents in how they discipline their children. I'm not saying abuse your child by any means, but you've got to be able to discipline them. You can't turn around and just say, well, don't touch that, otherwise I'm going to tell you off, or I'm going to talk to you about it. There's only so far talking can go, After a while, talking has to be backed up with a spanking, and that's what I truly believe, man. So, it's bad. I think what we're trying to do is bring back the era of music that was real music, real, not just synthesized stuff, that actually real played percussion and instruments, different from other people, because we're trying to actually fulfill their soul and actually give them something, not just kind of like this McDonald's burger. We're trying to give them the curry goat rice, and like what I'm saying, they're trying to give them the wholesome food, and it's something that will help you grow and stay with you and last a long time, not just 2 hours. It will fill you up for the whole day. To find out more information about my music, all you need to do is go to www.insideoutrecordings.co.uk and at Inside Out Music 1 on Twitter, and for any info, it's info@insideoutrecordings.co.uk. Gotcha.
Real.